Okay, so now how to download this STM32 CubeMX? Just Google it. The keyword is STM CubeMX download. Then you will have plenty of pages. Mostly you just see the first one as a st.com, that is the ST microelectronics website. So you will see this one. So if you click this one, then you will go to this page and get software, and then click this get software, and then you will have another page. Then you can choose based on your operating system. If you are using Windows, then you can select this one and then get software, and of course version, you can select the version. You can get always the latest version of the this software, STM32 CubeMX. And of course, after you click this and get software, this button, then you have to accept the license terms, and you have to register with your name and email. You have to just enter your name and email, and please click this download link. They will send you the download link to your email. Then you can download this software. This is for STM32 CubeMX. This is the main software. And then the second one. So when you have to also download the Hall library for corresponding STM32 microcontroller. You will use this L4 series microcontroller. So you have to download the corresponding Hall library. Hall means hardware abstraction layer. So you have to download the correct Hall library. Everything is available in the ST website. So you can download this one. Actually, in this course, I am also going to talk about this F1 series microcontroller as an example. So all the microcontrollers, the basics are the same. So you can use any kind of microcontroller. So if you use this F1 series microcontroller, then you have to download the corresponding Hall library. Remember that. So which one you are downloading? Yeah. So if you use F4 or F1 based microcontrollers, then you have to install the correct library, Hall library. Okay, so here, so for example, STM32 L4 series. So I am downloading this STM32 Cube L4 download. If you just Google it, you will get the first link itself. Please take a look at the detail, and then you click this one, and you will have the same page like the before. And then you have to click the get software, and the same procedure. You have to accept the license, register with your name and email, and click download link. So these are the things you have to do today in the lab. Yes, and this is for the second library download. And the third one is a link driver. So after you generate the C code and edit the C code, you have to download this C code into your hardware. So your hardware will be like this. So this is your hardware. I'm not sure you are able to see. So I will give you this hardware today afternoon in the lab. So you have to connect this in your USB port of your PC. You have to download the code. For that, you need the link driver. So you please Google this keyword ST-link driver. Then you will see this and click this, and the similar procedure. You have to get software and then accept the license terms and register your name and email, and then click download. Click download link will be sent to your email, or sometimes it will immediately be available here. Then you can just click and download. Okay, so that is for link driver. And fourth one is Java. So I'm not sure, maybe you already have Java in your PC. In case if you do not have Java, it's better to download the latest version of JRE. So just Google JRE. If you put that, then you will get this Java SE runtime, the Oracle website. You go inside. If you click this website, then it will redirect you to this page. Based on your operating system and whatever the number of bits you are using in your operating system, you please select the correct one and download it. For example, in my PC, I have 64x64 bit. Windows based operating system, so I downloaded this one. And similar procedure, you have to accept license terms and register your name and email, and then you will be able to download this software. And the last software is Keil uVision. So far we have downloaded only the STM32 and it's supporting library and Java, because it's based on the Java platform. So now you have to download the Keil uVision. This is the IDE. Integrated Development Environment to edit and debug the C code. So how to download this? Just put Keil MDK and you will be redirected to the Keil website. Then you just download the latest version. Yeah, of course, if you click this one, then you will be redirected to this page and you click this one, MDK Lite. That is the free version. Especially for academic purpose, for beginners, it's free to use. So when you click this, you have to download this one. And also you have to download a MDK core. So you have to download this MDK core, and then you have to also download the legacy support, MDK v4 legacy support. This is the core of this Keil uVision. And then the legacy support, you will also see this kind of sentence. If you require support for devices not listed, so you better download this legacy support, so you will not have any issues after you install. So verify the installation using the example projects. Yes, that you can do that. So the main thing is here, two things you have to do. First one is the core download and then the legacy support. So after you click, you have to click this one. This is the hyperlink. After you click this, then you will be prompted to this page. Then you can download this legacy support for Cortex M series. Okay, so now I think I told you how to download all these supporting softwares. Yes, and also software pack. So not only with this one, you have to also download the support software pack. So you please Google this word and then you will see this MDK5, because here we are installing the version 5. So I think the past 2 or 3 years, still people are using only the version 5. They did not introduce new version. So the software pack, which is going to support this version 5, this is the one. You click this one and then you just go, you will have a plenty of lines, but you have to select the correct one. So right now, if you are going to use the F1 based microcontroller, then you have to go to the F1 software pack for STM32 F1. But if you are going to use L1 based microcontroller, or sorry, we are going to use L4 based microcontroller, then you can also select the correct L4 based software pack. And then you just click this one, then you will be able to download. Yes, so if you use another series of microcontroller, then download the right one and click on it. And the same procedure, accept the license and download the file. So you can just download this. So after you download everything, you should have all these softwares in your PC. So wherever you want to locate in your PC, you can just arrange them like this. So let me show you the way I arranged. So you will have all these softwares after you download. So all the STM Cube MX based downloads and also the Keil U based downloads. Then you have to install one by one. So first install the Cube MX software, and then you have to start the installation, begin with the Java, because Java it's going to be the base for all the softwares. So please install the Java. So after you install the Java, you have to install the core of CubeMX software. That is the one you have downloaded somewhere here. You have to just double click and then click the MSI file. That is the .execution file or .exe file. It's just like same like as you install any other software. So you install this main software, and then you have to install the link driver. You remember we have downloaded the link driver in the second one. This is the core, and then um, this is the whole library, and this is the link driver. So you have to install that one, and then the third one is you have to install this software. So here this one is the link 009. So you have downloaded somewhere here the link 009. So then these all are about STM32 CubeMX. Follow this order, and then you have to install the Keil microvision or Keil uVision. So begin with the core, and then you have to install the legacy support. So because we downloaded mainly two softwares regarding Keil uVision, so after you download everything, you still have these two more software which are not installed. So for example, here you can see this is the whole library, and the another one is the software pack for Keil uVision. So this one we have to configure. After you open the software, you have to configure this. Just import these files into the tool. So maybe you may experience some issues while you install this link driver and Keil uVision. So I recommend you to install the Keil in C:, so not in the other D or E: or whatever you have in your PC. In the C:, you create a new folder called program files. You already have program files, but you have to also have, for example, now so here you see you can have already you will have program files in your C:, but you don't need to use this is the Microsoft files, and this is the other program files. So I created another folder called program files. So P and F are capital letters. So I created or downloaded this or installed this Keil uVision inside this folder. So this will not create any confliction with your other softwares. So you can also easily figure out the software inside here. Okay, so you can install this Keil uVision inside this path. You can follow this file path. This is just like based on my experience, but you can find maybe some other efficient way to install this. The result is the program should work. In your project, you will be using STM32L476. I repeat again, a Nucleo 64 board. So it has M4 Cortex, and it has 80 megahertz clock speed. And remember, this is L4 series, not F1 or F4. So we will also see F1 based, but basically everything is the same. But if you are really going to work with the hardware, you have to have the correct libraries. So now, after you install all the softwares, you can open this STM32 CubeMX software in your, maybe you can create the shortcut in your desktop, and you go to this tutorial videos. This is important. You better watch a little bit about tutorial videos, how to use this tool. So they have quite some informative and straightforward tutorial videos. So they will show you how to use the GPIO, how to use the ADC, how to use timers, all peripherals. So how can you configure and install and use? So they will have all the details. So you have to watch this before you start using this tool. Yeah. So just for a short introduction to this tool, when you open this the tool STM32 CubeMX, first you have to select the board. You are going to use the Nucleo 64. So you better click this Nucleo 64. You select the board, and then you have to select the MCU series. So that is STM32L4 series. You have to click this one. So these two things first you have to do. And once you click this Nucleo 64 and STM32L4, you will see so many different version of boards. These are the Nucleo boards. Then you have to select exact number of the board which you are going to use. So as I showed you just before the hardware, so you will be using Nucleo L476RG. So please select this one. If you click on this one, then you select the board. Of course, it will ask you initialize all peripherals with their default mode. Of course, you can just click yes because you want to keep everything as a default in the beginning. So after that, in the GUI, the graphical tool, if you want to change, you can change the pin configurations. But first, you have to click yes for the default configurations. Okay, so I also recommend you to watch some this video. I had given the link here. So that will also help you to start with. And remember, you are going to use the Nucleo 64, and this is the core, and then the board is, the complete name is Nucleo 64 Nucleo L476RG.